Hey guys, it's Julia, and for today's video I'm going to be doing my October book haul, and this is where I show you guys all the books that I bought throughout the month of October. This month I bought a total of 8 books, which is pretty good for me because usually the total is a lot higher, and that is the only reason why I bought 8 was because I went to the book outlet store, so the prices were really inexpensive, so you can't leave buying one book. So yeah, but let's get into it. I'm filming this a little bit early, but I don't think I'm going to be purchasing anything the rest of the month because I'm going to wait till next month. And yeah, let's get right on into this. First thing is I ordered 2 books from the Book Depository. I've never ordered from there before, and I had to order these from the UK covers, so that's why I ordered them from there in the first place. But I was pretty happy with how they came. But I purchased The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. This is the prequel novella to the Throne of Glass series by her. And I really wanted to pick this up because I know you're supposed to... I recently actually read the first 3 books this month. And I heard if you didn't read this before Heir of Fire, you should read it before Queen of Shadows, which is the 4th book. So I wanted to get the prequel to read it. And I know it is about Selena's past, and that's something, like a little thing I wanted more from Throne of Glass, so I'm really excited to get to this one as well. And the second book I ordered from the Book Depository, if you didn't guess it already, is Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. This is the 4th book in the Throne of Glass series. If you don't know what Throne of Glass is about, which is the first book, it is about a girl named Selena, basically a slave, and someone takes her out of there and offers her an opportunity to compete to become the king's assassin, and if you are his loyal assassin for 4 years, I believe, then you get freedom. It's a fantasy novel. Her writing is great, and yeah, so I want to have the 4th book. This book is huge, so I don't know really when I'm gonna get to this. How many pages is this? 6, don't spoil me, 648, so about 650 pages. Pretty large, so we'll see. Like I mentioned, I did go to Book Outlet, the actual store, so I bought some things, and yeah, I'll start with paperbacks and then hardcovers, but yeah. The first book I purchased was Far, Far Away by Tom McNeill. This book is, I heard about this on someone's channel, and I believe it's about a boy who hears voices and a small town, and like the little thing on the top says, in a small town where nothing ever happens, everything is about to change. So I thought this would be a good time for just the fall season in general, more specifically October, but I don't think I'm gonna go around to this month, but I thought it'd be great for the fall time. And I did hear of this, and the cover is so soft. It's like one of those like buttery covers, and it's so floppy and wonderful, so I got it. Next book I purchased was Nosferatu by Joe Hill. I believe this is how you say it, Nosferatu. I don't really know, but I wanted to buy this because I was wanting to get one of Joe Hill's books, and I specifically wanted this one, but they're adult paperbacks, so they're more pricey than obviously young adult paperbacks. And he is Stephen King's son, if you didn't know, which is quite cool, and he writes in the same genre and everything, and it's floppy. Anyways, not the point. So this book is, I wanted to read it around Christmas because it is Christmas related. I don't know too much, but I know it's Christmas related, and I don't really want to go into it knowing the whole plot. But at the front, well, there's another cover. It's the same cover, but instead of like this dead bug, or I don't even know what this is, instead of this dead thing, it's like a gingerbread, but it's like the same book. I'm like, But on the inside cover, it says like nice and naughty, and it has like lists, so I believe it is Christmas related. So I'm really excited to get to this when I do. Next book I picked up was Room by Emma Donoghue, and this book is, I believe, about a little boy who basically he thinks he's in this room, and he thinks that this room is like all there is to the world. I believe he grew up in there. Yeah, to 5-year-old Jack, room is the world. So I heard good things about this, and I do really want to read it. The movie is either out or it came out recently, so I would like to read the book, and I think it sounds very interesting and mysterious, so I'd really like to read it. And yes. Next book I picked up was A Natural History of Dragons by Marie Brennan, and this book is, I know, a fantasy novel that involves dragons and everything, and I have heard of this before, and I read like the first, I don't know, chapter in Book Outlet, and I was I thought it was really interesting, or maybe I read the first page, I don't exactly remember, but I remember reading some of it and it sounded very interesting, and I've heard of it, and it's a nice way to get into fantasy. I think it would be a really great book. Other than that, I don't know too much. The book I picked up was Cracked by K.M. Walton, and this book is a contemporary novel, and it is a mental health related contemporary novel, and I believe it is about two boys in a mental hospital, and they hate each other and they get picked as roommates, and it's about their stories and why they were there and their lifelong feud and their childhood like enemy thing, and it's all about that. And so yeah, I'm really excited to read this. I have heard of it. I have wanted to buy it before, but I never really got around to buying it, but since I saw it there for $5.99, I thought why not. And yeah, I am excited to read another contemporary and mental health related novel. Last but not least, I picked up Through the Woods by Emily Carroll. This is a graphic novel, and it is a bunch of short stories in graphic novel form, and it is considered horror, but again, it is YA, so it is not like adult horror, not gonna scar you for the rest of your life type of thing, but it is supposed to be very creepy, and I've heard of very, very good things about it. I actually did read this one this month, so I will talk about it in my wrap-up and whatnot, but one of the most beautiful artworks I have ever seen in a graphic novel. The story didn't impress me too much. Personally, I didn't think they were that scary. Some of them were a bit creepier, but the book was dark and eerie and had a nice little tone to it. Some people got really freaked out by this, but the art style is beautiful, and they have this really nice color palette of like white, black, and red, and those are like some of my three favorite colors or shades or whatever, because I know black and white aren't considered colors. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really, really appreciate your guys' support, so thank you so much for watching my videos. Very much appreciate it. If you guys have read any of these books or want to read them or own them or want to buy them, etc., leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts or your opinions on the books or anything. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'll see you all very soon with a new video. Bye!